Good evening. I hope I find you well. Bishop Strickland, that marvellous bishop. Now, Bishop Strickland was a great bishop, and one of the things that he especially that he emphasised was the great gift of the Catholic faith that Jesus uh, introduced all those centuries ago, and the Gospels is the way to find the answers to these questions. But he gave the apostles the power to forgive sins, sacrament of confession, and to baptize, the sacrament of baptism when you're born. If your parents are Catholic, you're baptized fairly quick after your baptism. That's the way it was in my time, and it's the way practicing Catholics do that. They don't wait because and can happen. And when you're baptized, you're in a state of grace. You get the great gift. It's not a sacrament that's done twice. It's only once. You were conceived in the image and likeness of God. That's how you are born. And Bishop Strickland specializes that. And then the things that you need to do. And it's been practiced down the years. And the fact that our Blessed Mother was chosen to be the mother of Jesus when Angel Gabriel appeared to her. That set her yes, after initial wondering how it could happen when she wasn't with anybody or to be expecting a baby, but the Holy Spirit. And that's what the angel Gabriel said. And in the meantime, the angel Gabriel told her that her cousin Elizabeth, well on in years, was already 6 months with a child which was going to be christened John. That was known. And that's exactly what he was christened. And he became John the Baptist, the voice cried in the wilderness. So everything is ordained. When you have the faith, this is the great gift. And then, of course, Jesus gave us the great honor on the cross of Calvary when he said to his mother and the Apostle John, "Woman, behold thy son, son, behold thy mother." Just be given us the great gift to call his mother our mother. What a lovely mother he bestowed on us, and him in such agony. Oh, that's how divine, that's the divinity. Yeah. And of course, he rose the third day. This is marvellous and appeared to many, not just the apostles, but to his Blessed Mother, of course, first, and then Mary Magdalene and the two disciples on the road to Emmaus when they invited him in to sit with them and stayed. And he was getting late, said to him. And he agreed. And then at the breaking of the bread, they recognised him and he disappeared. And back they went to 6 miles, and they were tired, I'm sure, to tell the apostles the great news. So these are all the great gifts that we have in the Catholic faith. And Bishop Joseph E. Strickland, he talks about the challenge of the laity and we're disciples. So we have to do our bit. And thanks be to God, it wasn't something I planned years ago or anything like it. The way I come into operation, the way I'm doing what I'm doing, just shows you. I never planned such a thing. Not at all. And but it's come that way. I just met somebody that then the next years I'm introduced because I was speaking at a meeting and not too complimentary about what they were at the Fianna Fáil party, what they were supporting, and I wouldn't have anything to do with people of that calibre doing what they did, supporting what they said, what they supported. And of course, they've supported all sorts of peculiar stuff since. But anyway, Bishop Strickland is a great supporter of the faith, the great gift that we have. So the more or less that's I'm paraphrasing. In some ways, I can't read out until I get permission to read because I like to read what he says, but I'm putting my inflection on it because I come from the same sort of background, if you like, from the point of view of the great gift of the Catholic faith. I have no problem with it whatsoever, doubts or nothing. Thanks be to God. It's Him that's done that. So there you are. I hope that might help you in the situation. Bishop Strickland, marvellous bishop. We could do it more like him. Wish they were all like him. Archbishops and all the rest of it. All those that after the shepherds do their duty. No, so after this, you better orderly queue in the are going to be hymns. So sit back and enjoy. Isn't that what we want to do? The simple things is the best, aren't they? We're not too complicated. We're not giving big treatises and this, that, and the other. Leave that to the so-called experts after studying and getting PhDs and God knows what. Up here, they're full of information, but there's only one information we need is faith and the Holy Spirit to be dwelling within us. I pray for that every morning, as those of you that follow me know. And it's a great way to start the day. I started the day this morning. It was up early because I had work to do. Yeah. So there we are. So I'll be, after this, there'll be some hymns. Bye now. Doi, doi, doi.